Like being away from life, man, like in jail, like that shit, the closest thing to death. You know what I'm saying? You just conscious. You know what I'm saying? Like people forget about you. You know what I'm saying? Like there's gonna be a few people, you know what I'm saying, that like death. There's gonna be a few people that visit your gravesite.
Like when you see me, you know one thing. It's some gangster shit that's bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to do all that. You know, my presence do it, my aura. You know what I'm saying? You see a color when you see me. You see an aura. You know, you might see blue, green, or black, because it's black heart over here. You know what I'm saying? But you know one thing. This nigga done some shit. So therefore, I don't have to show you. You know? Then there's always the music. Listen to it. Story like that.
Who with me? Who against me? I can't see the difference. I can see the distance. Premonitions. I see niggas missing. Buku dead bodies in bad conditions. Lacking morticians. Pray to God and ask for forgiveness after I whack the witness.
For the ones who don't know who I am, my name is Percy Keith. You know, LNIC. You know, that guy that went in on that guy. Yeah, this is who I am. We're at the beginning of this whole ordeal. We're gonna be taking y'all to Southside Baton Rouge, you know, the heart of it, you know what I'm saying? And show y'all sneak peeks because I have a story to tell, and it's long, you hear me? It's not a movie, you know. It's been something like the Game of Thrones, you know, we have seasons. Well, the reason why I like the Game of Thrones, it took me years before I got into it. But the reason why I got into it, I was in prison. And I had to read every book that I could. And they had a book sitting on the table in the day room, and the book was about this fucking thick. So I was like, well, fuck, if I get this book, then shit, I ain't got to worry about reading nothing for a while. And it happened to be Game of Thrones. By the time I got halfway in it, I was like, fuck, I gotta get it. I gotta read every one, and I did. I got read every book and seen every season twice.
Where y'all from, man?
I'm from the bottom.
Alright, where you what?
Slum. The bottom.
Oh, alright. Oh shit, know what?
Oh shit.
Taking losses with people and loved ones, those the ones that you can't get back, at least not in this, you know what I'm saying, not in this life. You know what I'm saying? Maybe on the other side, you know. But the hardest one when I lost my nephew, Chief. You know what I'm saying? When I say nephew, I don't mean like he was 5 or 6, like we was like 5 years apart. You know what I'm saying? And when that shit happened, like it really ripped me up. You know what I'm saying? Like it really ripped me up. And then my mom died while I was in jail, you know? So that was kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't really grieve because of where I was. And I'm already dealing with pressure from being there. You feel me? So it wasn't like I was there while she was sick and I seen it coming. The doctors was able to like tell me what was going on and I was prepared for it. Like, no, it wasn't none of that. Like I was in jail doing, you know, things a nigga do in jail, reading workout, probably was reading Game of Thrones, you know. You know, the next morning, you know, our officers come wake me up, tap me on my bed. You know, I look up, I'm like, what's up, man? They're like, man, you need to call home, man. Your mama passed away, you know. So those are losses that, you know, people take that, you know, you can't correct. Like money, that's nothing. Cars, clothes, those are things. You know what I'm saying? Just things, you know. That's why I don't dabble in things, you know. Diamonds are a girl's best friend anyway.
You know, this is the back streets, you hear me? You know, this where, you know, them little niggas really be yeah. You know. You got Lil Bozilla, you know. Yeah. Rest in peace, Chief. You know what I'm saying? BBG shit, you know. But this is what I want you to see. You know what I'm saying? You know. And these little niggas that done that, I'm talking about like 12 and 13, you know what I'm saying? They look up to niggas that really, you know, yeah. So that shit, you know, is generational, you know what I'm saying? But they call us here the evil side, you know what I'm saying? You know, yeah. See, superstitions and voodoo, you know, that shit just, you know what I'm saying? You know. There be things, you know what I'm saying, that be going on. I'm talking about like real gangster shit, man, you hear me? Right across the street from a church. You know, look at that shit. And just stare at the picture. You know what I'm saying? Be like that. Then check this shit here out. Look at that shit. Now this shit people don't see. They say art imitates life. You hear me? This is art. You don't even see it. You know what I mean? You gotta know how to interpret art. what I'm saying? You might see pictures of, you know, a Picasso, you know, and it's just shit, and you don't know why that bitch costs hundreds of thousands of dollars, you hear me? Because you don't know how to interpret it, you know what I'm saying? You got the Holy Bible, and also right up under that bitch, surrounded by niggas that's really like, yeah, man, you know, the pistol sitting on, same table that the Holy Bible is sitting on, you hear me? They go to show you how much a nigga give a fuck about life.
Days where it's like everybody gets let off on belts.
Mob shit, man. Walk in this bitch, walk straight to the kitchen, man. I ain't out here. You say you doing free massages, my man?
Yeah.
Free?
Yeah. For 5 minutes.
Yeah, like that.
I belong on a fucking chair.
He ain't no boss.
Sitting at a fucking desk.
You ain't no boss. What the fuck is you faking? You let a bitch do your thinking, you pussy, you might as well face it. And you ain't no killer. What the fuck is you faking? When I was telling you, let me go kill them, why was you shaking? Some old one that we all hit a party.
What's up?
Ain't nobody. In the hallways of the boy project. Ain't from the top, nigga, come out the pocket.
Man, big person.
I'm Jody Rap. I'm the mayor of South Baton Rouge. I'm the governor.
Diesel, you know what I'm saying? Southside, baby. This my nigga here, you know what I'm saying? They better support us. Real niggas. You know what I'm saying? Percy Keith came up together. You heard me? Real stand-up nigga. You understand me?
Big time, big bag. Nigga bitch mad and my bitch bad. Yo bitch, touchdown. Run a route in that pussy nigga zigzag. Running your shit with a calico. When the last time you seen a calico? Move ain't burn like Messi.
On the street.
Might grow my hair back like Fabio.
Nigga told him he wanted 3 grams of weed. Pulled up, tried to stick him up. You know. Down here in the South, niggas do shit like that. Jack their own friends and whack their own kids. You know, nigga, shit, man, he understand, man, we'll work it out or be up, dusting up. But my nephew Chief ain't going for it, you know what I mean? He up that bitch, you know, yeah, you know, and it went from there. You know, and he right here, you know what I'm saying? And while I was in prison, my mama died. Whatever. She been right next to him. This is my first time being here. That's my nephew Chief. That's my mama.
Back when I had a crush on Choppy, back when West had Murder Street poppin'. Yeah, from the south side, you need to stop it. Killers on your ass and they itching to pop it. When shit get real, nigga, what you gon' do? Murder man dance, you ain't bustin' no moves. Run them militia, I tell them to shoot.
Grandma out here somewhere, he shoot
no kill. Ain't shoot no pool, it's a pool full of shots. Oh, 12 ass niggas like a pool full of knuckles. Doctors with choppers removing your heart. Fellatio, ratio, I'm
my grandma, yeah.
Smart nigga talk, but head from a bit. You repeat everything you said.
This is why I get the look I have. Like this woman was full French. You know what I'm saying? The people don't know what Creoles is. Creoles are people that are from French descent that settled in southern United States. Louisiana, Mississippi, you know what I'm saying? Lower eastern parts of Texas, you know what I'm saying? Alabama, Georgia, Florida, you know what I'm saying? You have all different types of Creoles. You have French Creoles, Spanish Creoles, Native American Creoles, German Creoles, especially in New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? We just all look the same and really don't know the, you know, aspects of it. I'm French Creole. See this name right here? This is her last name. This is my granddaddy's last name. It says Valid, but it's really Valet. And like, to me, this really like not a graveyard. Like, it's not a cemetery. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up right here. Like, we not far away from where we just left. Like, whatever footage y'all just came across, having my nigga Shun, like, edit this shit, like, we not far from that. Like, this is all a condensed area. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, I grew up over there. We used to play right here. You know what I'm saying? And you can tell, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm walking on these people's shit freely, but that's all I know. You know, I grew up from this shit. All back then shit. Picture that shit, man.
I said it like the crush shit, graveyards cluster. You feel me?
All my niggas, they got that shit. Nigga, everybody know we bout that shit. Zone 4 that we in this bitch. Everybody know that we up in this bitch. I throw some foes, nigga, fuck them hoes. Everybody know just how we roll. I ain't smoking with Reggie, I'm smoking that kush. I ain't even fucking with that dope. Got my nigga Q with me, and my nigga D-Lo, and my nigga D. That boy finna sell a kilo. Everybody know how, hey man, that shit.
As far as the cypher, like, that's when I met Lil Snupe. Like, he a genuine dude, you know, like, and he was a realer dude. You know, I was locked up with his partner, C4, you know, and just by me being cool with Snoop, like, it was love with him. You know what I'm saying? And, like, even after that, like, Lil Snupe, like, helped me through my first radio interview. Like, cause it was hard for me to keep fucking cursing. And he was like, man, you ain't gotta, like, just focus on that cursing, just do you. Just be mindful, you know, and I was like, bet. You know, so when that shit happened with him, man, that really hurt. You know, and there came a time to where everybody involved in that cypher, like that was rapping, like fucked up in the game, like Lil Snupe dead, Lil Mister on the run, you know what I'm saying? And when I end up in jail, you know, a month later, Mister come home, you know what I'm saying? Like, now it's home, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all home and like, it's good, you know. I know Snoop gone, but I'm pretty sure he in a better place. He's a good dude. Yeah, we'll come in that bitch now. We'll come in that bitch, you know. We'll come in this bitch, come on, you know, show you how we living, man, you know. It's dark as fucking here now, let you know, man, it's real, you know, Southside shit. You know what I'm saying? This ain't that California, New York shit, you know what I mean? This that real Southern shit. What you got poppin'? I'm my little girl, you're my little mini-me. Or why them the boys out there? I don't know, I know. You wanna run in here and drink Capri Suns and shit, you know. Yeah, I know what's going on, you know. Yeah. My kids, they already done seen the gangster life. You know, I got a son that's doing juvenile life now for attempted murder. You know, he just made 14 in March. You know, he caught the charge in March, you know, like a week before his birthday. You know, so he already know, you know what I'm saying, what this life about. But his kids, you know, I want to go hard enough to where they don't even talk the way I talk. You know, I want them to talk proper, you know. And I have to really go hard for the lead that mark.
Yeah.
Free Nolan, man. When that nigga got juvenile life, yeah. That age and that size, yeah. Yeah. One. What's up? I'm just trying to see you whipping that bitch and you ain't gonna really, you know, yeah. You guys pop. What motivates me is the fact that fans like me, you know what I'm saying? And I love that, you know, and they give me an opportunity to be someone myself. You feel me? Like, I don't have a chance to go back to school and be a lawyer or a doctor. Like, this is the only chance that I have. Man, we down here at Campus Cuts, man, in South Baton Rouge, man, in that bottom, you know. Loyalty all over loyalty, you know. South Baton Rouge at its finest, the heart of it, you know. Cardiac arrest. Someone who was there for me, you know what I'm saying, would be my cousin, Nook. He wasn't really just there for me, like, on the music side, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was there before this, you know what I'm saying? Like, when he was a teenager, you know, and I was in jail doing 5 years flat. You know what I'm saying? After I had to just came home from doing a year. I wasn't home for 4 months and went back for 5 years. And he sunk it, you know, without me even having to ask. You know what I'm saying? I was straight, you know what I'm saying? Like, I came home big as hell. You know, like, it take food to do that. He did that, him and my mama.
Like, this Southside Baton Rouge, our whole family. When I say our entire family, like, got a problem, something wrong somewhere, it's our entire family. You know, ain't nobody, and like how our family rock, I mean, it's, to me, everybody down there down here, but they don't help each other at all. You know, our family go fuck. Yeah, I mean, like, I started going to school in 7th grade. Yeah, I'm like 13 years old, ain't nobody say, keep on going. Yeah, man, ain't nobody say, let me buy you some shoes so you can go. You know, buy your uniform for you. I bought my own uniform at 13, about 14, I bought my own uniform, you know, but, like, so Percy, younger, I'll tell you, they gonna be alright.
It's a long drive to be all straight from Georgia. Maserati and Camaro wasn't bought, that shit was bought. Asking Drika if you hit him with a
gumbo filet on that shit. You know, you got that sauce, yeah, but you need a little gumbo filet on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Song Dementia, like they really wasn't playing, like that was like a reaction. Like that's not nothing that I planned out. Like that was a reaction, like that was called for. Somebody ordered that. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody like reached out to me and was like, hey, this is what you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm playing with you. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to play back? And I like, hell yeah, man, I'm all sport. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that really wasn't, you know, that was cooked to order. You know what I'm saying? Somebody asked for that, you know? So I had to give it to him. So y'all already know, if this for my fans, you know who I am, you know what I'm doing, you know where I be, you know who I be with, you know who I don't be with, you know? And as far as like the music, there's more to come, videos and all that. And when you see the mixtape coming, don't get caught up on just the mixtape because you're gonna end up being underpunched by what's attached with it, you know? Stay tuned.